Hi, my name's Carolyn Weesey, and I'm going to discuss Marie Montessori's observation with children and her ideas about educating the young children. The children that Marie Montessori first started working with were abandoned, fearful, and shy, and she could barely get them to speak. She showed them some self-help skills. She was so successful that she did her research in the public school system. Marie Montessori was doing research when she noticed that in the early years, the materials that children chose freely normally would be repetitive, and the children would work with the materials for the extended period of time, which enabled the child to educate themselves on the important skills and knowledge. She noticed that for a child to develop the skills of concentration for an extended period of time, that the child must find something that they're interested in the materials that they're working with. The benefit for the student is that they are developmentally appropriate and that the child can learn at their own pace and learn according to their own abilities without being forced to learn everything about a certain subject the way that the teacher is teaching. The Montessori teacher's job is to set up and maintain the classroom so that all of the children have an opportunity to work independently, busily, and quietly. And her limitations are just because they're not all developmentally appropriate centers. Marie Montessori learned that children learn best when they have the opportunity to explore using their senses. A Montessori teacher knows that children have different ways of learning, and it is at this stage that children focus on sensory materials to learn. The approach to reading is entirely based on phonics. Children learn to focus on the sound and not the letter itself. While doing this, they trace letters made of sandpaper with their fingers, using their fine motor skills. Once all of the sounds are known, the children combine the letters with their corresponding chain of sounds to make words. Have I seen this in the classroom using sensory learning? Yes, I have. I have seen the sensory learning in my observations. I have seen it with the audio learners who repeat their teachers, and also with the visual learners who mimic their teachers in their learning process. A teacher can also use shaving cream, a sand tray, along with Play-Doh to make letters, which is a form of sensory learning also. Any type of hands-on materials that interest a student while learning can be labeled as a form of sensory learning.